So let's get to it. We're in this lay-by little parking space at the moment. Our customers just rung us up. We've got a collection about 20 minutes from here. Going to take us into central London on a Monday afternoon. So let's go and do this job. I'm going to take you with me and show you how we make money as a delivery driver on a Monday. Let's go. So here we are. We've made it to the delivery point, or the postcode anyway. Looks like we're just in some industrial estate at the moment. So it's just a matter of working out what building we're going to, and yeah, and then taking it from there. So yeah, we're just kind of here at the minute. But yeah, give me 5 minutes and I'm gonna find out where we're going, and I'll update you on what's happening. So we just gave our customer a quick call. I had actually driven past the building about 3 times. It's not very well signposted. Looks like they've just moved in here because it says that it's up for rent, but it's not up for rent because there's someone in there. So yeah, we're just reversing back up to the door at the minute. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, just reversing back up now, and then we're going to go and get loaded. Looks like some media production kit. Get loaded up, and then head on to central London. So yeah, I'll let you know when we're loaded. Here we are, all loaded up. Just got the 2 on board. So as you saw, 2 media production kits on board. Now we're going to head into central London, go and get delivered, and then we're pretty much done for the day. After that, that's all the job's done. So yeah, let's hurry up, and then probably about 2 hours into London from where we are, and then from there for me to get home about an hour. So we should be done in about 3.5 hours, and then we can go home and eat dinner. So yeah, let's go. So quick little pit stop here. We just stopped off at the garage. We're gonna hop out now, grab a drink, use the toilet quickly, and then continue on with this delivery job into London. So I'll let you know when we're back out. Here we are, back out from the petrol station and back in the van. Got ourselves a Red Bull, but now we can jump back on the motorway, continue on with this job, get delivered, and go and get paid. So yeah, let's get to it. Hey guys, so it's nice and sunny. I had to bring the sunglasses out. We're just getting into London now. We're on the A11, maybe this is, I don't know, something like that. The road that connects the M11 into central London. I know the road very well, but I just don't know the name. So yeah, sorry, the A12 towards the Docklands. We're just on that road now, heading into central London. From here, we've probably got, what, half an hour to get to where we need to get to. I think we're going somewhere near Piccadilly Circus or something like that, but you can tell we're in central London. Well, we're heading towards central London because the traffic is just starting to build up. We're literally just coming to a standstill stop right now. Standstill stop. Is that a word? Good job we're not near Stansted. Otherwise we'd be in a standstill stop in Stansted. Yeah, that's a bit of a tongue twister. But yeah, so just enjoying the sunshine while we're here on this delivery job. You know, good old London traffic. This is why I always tell guys, when you're doing deliveries into London, you don't want to base the jobs that you're doing on mileage. What you want to do is you want to base them kind of jobs more on time and fees that you're going to incur, i.e. congestion charge, ULEZ, low emission zone, so on and so forth, because you could take a delivery into London, you know, and let's say it's, I don't know, 5 miles from one side to the other, but that could take you an hour and a half to do the job. And if you're basing it on 5 miles and you're charging £1.50 per mile, you know, you're going to get £7.50 for an hour and a half work. You know, it's not feasible. So when you're sort of pricing up jobs, especially jobs that are going into cities, and especially London, you want to make sure that you've got all of that in your price, and that, you know, the job is still going to be profitable for you, and that you're making enough money on the job. A good sort of guide, like, what is this guy doing, you absolute fool? Where was I before I got cut up? Yeah. So a good sort of guideline would be kind of for subcontractor work, you're looking at anywhere from 50 to probably about £70 an hour, sometimes a little bit less depending on the job and whatnot. Whereas when you've got your own direct customer, you'd be looking at probably about £60-65 up to probably about £80-90 an hour, is what you would sort of be, is kind of the going rate essentially for those kind of jobs that are going into central London. Otherwise you would probably charge based on the mileage of the job. But it entirely depends on your pricing structure, how you want to do it and how you want to set it up. But me personally, if it's a subcontracting job and it's a small van, I'm hitting around the £50 an hour mark to send a small van in to central London, plus congestion charge on top. So let's say we're doing 2-hour job, you know, £50 times 2, that's 2 hours, £100 plus the congestion charge, 115. Then if we've got a direct customer, I'm probably sat more around the £75 mark. So it would be £75 times 2 hours, £150 plus congestion charge. You're looking at about £165 for a 2-hour trip into London. Yeah, that would be a small van. And then for a larger van, you know, you can add kind of 10% on per vehicle size that you step up. So for a small van to a medium van would be an extra 10%, and then a medium van to a large long wheelbase, that will be another 10% on top of that, and then up from there to a Luton, another 10% on top of that. So, you know, let's say you're sending a Luton in on a subcontractor job, you'd be looking at 130 plus your congestion charge on top. And then for a direct customer, so we're looking at 150 plus another 30% on top. That's going to be an extra 45, so £195 plus congestion charge will take you to 110. Sorry, 210 for a direct customer, 2 hours in London, so about £100 an hour. Not bad at all for a Luton, and that's kind of the pricing structure I would set for that. Personally, you know, it could be more, it could be less. That's at this current time of recording this video. You know, you might look at this later and a year later and the rates have dropped, or they might have gone up. You don't know, but that's kind of where I would sort of sit price and structure for that kind of work. Anyway, enough of me talking. Let's get on with this delivery. We're, like I said, probably about half an hour or so away now from the delivery point. So yeah, we're going to go there, get this one delivered, and then we can head off home and go and have some nice chicken for dinner. So anyway, take care guys. I'll see you in the next part of the video when we're at the delivery point. So guys, we've just made it to the stage door here now. We're going to hop out, unload, finally at the delivery point after all that traffic at Trafalgar Square, but typical London. Right, anyway, let's get out and unload. Hi buddy, is it for you, the media stuff? Something like that, yeah. Yeah, cool. And there we go. Empty van, all delivered. So I'm done. And there we go. That is that job done. That's exactly how I do deliveries as a courier. If you guys want some more information on that, in the description we've got a link to our free Telegram where I'm going to give you free guides and trainings on how to start making money as a courier. And then we've also got our full training program in the link in the description where you can join and work with me on a one-on-one basis. Thank you guys for watching the video. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.